Twitch, YouTube, and Twitch. It's Friday, and I know what you're thinking. Token, you're thinking to yourself, what do you mean? It was Friday last week. Listen, I don't make the rules, okay? I don't. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, more Phoenix Wright. The final case of justice for all. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm told. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? I mean, Superman, obviously, right? Will be last year's runner-up, the Jammin' Ninja, Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Japan. Students of Starry School, global hero, this of that thing, doesn't want to go home without the prize. I bet it's the guy in the t-shirt that just says, I heart Saipan. Shout out to that dude with his tropical scuba gear getup going on. Is me! Now the moon, apparently. Popular contender, I guess. Ah. Huh. You let the Steel Samurai host the show, and then he won. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, the Nickel Samurai, excuse me. You let the Nickel Samurai win and host. I feel like that's there's a conflict of interest there. Oh, well, I'm hosting this shindig. Who wins? It's me. Shocker. I'm gonna vote for myself. I think I was pretty good this year. Ahem. March 20th. Ah, one more month. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Gatewater was the hotel Red White was at, I believe. Oh, right, yes! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it! Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, yeah, this guy. I forget what his voice was, old Will Powers. I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice. Oh, God, Pearls, you're in this one. You really weren't in the last one, were you? Very beginning. So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize. Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai? I thought it was the Steel Samurai. It was all about that guy. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel Kids Masterpiece Theater. Ah, a classic. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart. He's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like Kids Master... Fuck off, Nick. I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. I mean, Maya's 18 and she's watching... Well, given the age we live in, it's very important. Ah, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. Good old Will Powers. Accused of murder and probably the only person who's ever paid us. It's like a dream. Too bad for the jamming ninja, though. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jamming Ninja looked a bit different today? So, they just, I guess, had a... I don't know, it seems weird to me to have a Grand Prix of children's ninja-themed mascots, you know? Why do we need so many? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. I mean... Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. I'll never understand these people and their shows. Phoenix, notorious bore at parties who's never seen any TV show he liked ever. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Powers, very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show. It's supposed to start real soon. And then I heard there's gonna be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize? Ah, well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Ah, Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. How you been, Will? It's been a hot minute since we hung out. Thank you very much for inviting us today. Aw, it was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come out to this place too often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kid's exercise show. Ah, so poor is how you're doing. I see. While wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Huh. You're the... What? Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Ah, well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. It wasn't his fault. The poor guy was framed for, like, you know, a hot minute there. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And now he's doing children's programs dressed as a bunny, so I guess it didn't work out for him. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people would know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. I can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. Nick, they'll make a movie based on anything. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate. Well, gee. I wonder what that guy's like in real life. Probably a bit of evil. Yeah, if I had to take a stab at it. In the city of Neo Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, the Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. Awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard. Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. I guess the Jammin' Ninja has a movie as well. But you know, now that I think about it, a jamming ninja isn't really what you want a ninja to be, is it? Their sort of, whole thing is not being loud and bright and colorful. Yeah, it's kind of against the whole... Who's that again? So who's this Jammin' Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. His symbol's a bright red guitar he's always carrying. Ninja's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? Yeah, Nick's gotta put... That's... What a terrible ninja. Maybe a samurai. In fact, yeah, a jammin' samurai would make way more sense. You could have, like, a copper ninja, which is just a ninja with, like, a metal arm or some shit. Since that seems to be what the Nickel Samurai is all about. I guess it's a nickel arm, but whatever, you get the idea. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios, Nickel Samurai, and Worldwide Studios, Jammin' Ninja. Fuck my life. They even air at the same time. That just seems like a bad thing. Why would they compete like that? Hey, one should air at like 10 a.m. on a Saturday, and the next one should air at like 11 a.m. on a Saturday, so they're not competing with each other, and therefore have each other's audiences. You know what I heard? I'd heard those two don't get along at all. Nickel Samurai is on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean. Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt on guard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkly, happy place. Yeah, just wait. Fucking Phase 3 of Marvel or whatever will come along. I can examine around. Yo, what do you think of my bat? Why do I have this? I suppose, yes. There it is. Ah, I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did. I was in a real tight spot I was in. Fuck it. And you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me. That's nice of you to say. You're like the only person who's ever thanked me, so I'm inclined to say thanks. What can I say? This is a real high-class hotel. It's him, the Nickel Samurai? Or Will Powers, you mean? Or do you mean me? Or do you mean Edgeworth, who's not on screen yet? I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. I know. Yeah. On, like, protein. Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway. You're such a glutton, Maya. I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Wow. She's eating more than 8. That guy's 24? Holy jeez. Yeah, all right. Never mind. I kind of thought you were like 35 or something there, Powers. 24. Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? I think Maya does get older in future games, or at least noticeably older / bigger. Alright, well, let's hit the hallway, shall we? Wow. Someone's popular. I guess 2 people, really. Wow, what's with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Dude's buff, he is. He's an actor, he's got to be in shape. It's all about the physicality for him. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. I mean, I guess. It's all the fucking flowers and shit. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Well, I mean, they also look like more of a pain in the ass. Just saying. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. And on the other side, to Mr. On Guard from Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. You'd think they could spare a flower or 3 for me. I understand flowers in front of the dressing room. But what are the stuffed bears doing here? Could it be there's an action star who's got a soft spot for teddy bears? That or a fangirl just sent it to him, man. Nah, it can't be. There are toilets in each room of this hotel. But since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use them as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Nick, you can barely afford to stand here, let alone stay here. Well, I mean, back to the hall, I get. All right. Sounds like the post-ceremony's about to start. All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today, Nickel Samurai Smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession about the Nickel Samurai and what he's going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know about it, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Bah. Sorry. So I guess you are all going to the press conference then? Yeah, of course. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Oh, thanks. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. No, it's justice for all, Maya, all right? Come on now. Off to the lobby. Yo, this place is ritzy. This is a swanky lobby. Only a real gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. I think they're gonna have a post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Yeah, it's weird that they're having this in a lobby and not like, I don't know, one of the rooms in the hotel rented out, I assume. Most hotels have, like, you know, a dining hall you could rent out. I guess, though, it was, in this instance, rented out for, like, the buffet and the show and everything. Why not just double up, though? I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. Oh. What? Why? Ow! You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We're asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Oh my god, the police? Police? Did he just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze. You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move. That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before. Oh, God. Oh, God. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to older people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. There was a small forest sign next said, beware of bridge out, and along comes a snot-loose punk right up to the bridge. Trying to tell the boy the bridge was out and is dangerous, but would he listen? No, of course not. He said be careful and only walk in the in part. So the bridge was out part was dangerous, and I'm not kidding here. He's gonna really mean it. Well, I let him have it, and then I knocked him clean off that bridge. What the fuck are you talking? You killed a kid? What? Yo, this old bitch fucking threw a kid off a bridge. This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Why do you have a ray gun? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, didn't she hate him? Or was she super into him? I can't remember. Yeah, about what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show, and you're a hoot! You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered in a mask. I know you're the giant rabbit, a work of art, but that's how it is. You know, I mean, if you don't wear the mask, who knows how many TVs you break? Really, a shame these kids exercising around you. They get what they deserve. That's why I thought I shouldn't be anywhere. What are you doing here, other than fucking wearing out my voice? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell me I'm a member of security. I thought you were cosplaying an astronaut. I'll be 100% honest with you, you old bitch. But that outfit... Annoying nosy brats, get the blaster! Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a! Oh my god, I hate her. Ugh. So what's up? What's going on? Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position in Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. Oh, you mean the murder? Yeah, I can't imagine. When they caught the security team, you mean you? I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified? Yeah. And you, weren't you the one bullying me, this fragile girl at heart? I plead the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handled old Pinky. Arg, you're just in time for everyone's favorite character, Wendy Oldbag. You, a bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Ah, Larry, of course. No, my Larry. But that sort of arrangement would have been entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. What'd I ever do to deserve that? Can I have the clown back? So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Sorry if his voice is completely different from what it was a year ago. I don't remember what kind of voice I gave Will Powers. Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. Didn't need to know about your monthly cycle there, old bag, but thanks for the info. I had to think of it, so everyone else has to picture that now, too. Shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnapper! Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat! Hey, Nick. What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make it like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No way! The police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? How boring. You're such a boring guy. You got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp. Nick, okay, I get it. Let's take a look. He shoved a fucking attorney's badge up his urethra, apparently. Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work a case together. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody, I get to come. Yep, you sure do. Let's just, move along. Real quick. What do you think about this badge? These guys of mine are real pros now. Pros? Pros at doing what? Doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. My professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for your meddling kids and your petty little things. Oh, all right then. Get up and move. God damn you. I already worked out today. You real son of a bitch. I am going to be adding more dance emotes, by the way. Not dance emotes. Dance redemptions. Specifically, thinking like a Cagney Carnation dance from Cuphead, because I don't have to get up for that one. I can just remain sitting. And, I don't know, if I ever get around to playing Mass Effect, maybe I'll do the Shepherd Shuffle. It's iconic, after all. So, look forward to that. There we go. Okay. Shout out to those streamers that have, like, posture check rewards, and it's like, nah, make them pay. Make them have you stand up, active, move your knees. I know we're all, you know, dying crippled on the internet here because our knees are exploding and our hips are artificial, but I mean, really. The least we could do is get up and do some squats every once in a while. There's nothing really here out of the ordinary. Are you looking for the incident that old lady was talking about? It winded me, though, and doing voices winds me more. I may have to disable that if I'm doing a lot of talking. Just because it winds me. Doesn't look like it happened here. We better go look somewhere else. All right, then. Let's try the bellboy. Excuse me. Ack! Oh, God. I mean, that's a very nice monocle you have there, sir. This guy, Jesus. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Kurain Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay. Right this way, Miss Fey. Was he carrying a roast chicken and broccoli? Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. Alright. Only other place I can go. Hallway, baby! I told you. I get people the info they... Oh, God. Is it Lada? Ugh. I get people the info they want, which means I got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are. Oh, this is Gumshoe, isn't it? Don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just wait. I'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. Gumshoe cannot afford a scandal, and I don't mean that in a public sense. I mean, he literally has no money to be spending on anything that would in any way be scandalous or incriminating. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, Rat. Yep. Lotta. Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I got my rights. Ah, you. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed in here. This is a scene of a murder, so she should leave this to the pros. God damn it, Gumshoe. A murder? Ah, shoot. Me and my big mouth. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said. That's what it is. A genuine murder. Hey, wait! Yeehaw, murder. Of a big star, no less. Oh, man, I'm in trouble now. Sorry about that, Gumshoe. Kind of brought that on yourself, though. So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick, is the dead person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... Is she just automatically like, I mean, Maya was rooting for him, so, probably dead, based on Maya's track record. Ahem. It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was the hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. Oh, no. The Jammin' Ninja? That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy. You mean Lotta? That woman. She was there that time, too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did that channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. Technically, she's not wrong. No, I suppose not.
You're a shrewd negotiator.
Oh, name.
Am I your favorite now, currency fella?
Well, if you got my name right, I would entertain that notion. For not getting my name right, gonna go ahead and say, eh. Looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? So Lotta has evidence again. Oh my god, of course she... She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about, get in my big scoop. I knew for a fact Currency Fellow would fuck you. That's how it goes. Scoop, what sort of news could she be after? Happy sub anniversary. Oh yeah, you subbed for 12 months. Almost a year. Keep doing it and one day you'll get a face reveal. So the victim was the Jamming Ninja. Mr. Jamming Ninja? He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh! What the fuck's in your mouth, dude? Why are you eating, like... Is he just eating a grass blade? What the fuck? The victim was the action star, Juan Coida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But we heard that... I can't really see his face, hold on. Hide my awful, disgusting face for pretty boy here. You felt ballsy. Alright, hey, listen. PG stream, I don't need to know what you've been feeling lately. I heard lately that Matt on Guard's been taking the wind out of his sails. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Well, he's also not competing with them. They're action stars on, like, very similar feudal Japan-themed TV shows, and Will Powers is doing children's programming for, like, exercise shows. Mr. On Guard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no! You gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai! Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have this happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Wish I could ask him about it. Happy Friday, own name. Has been a hot minute since you've been around, but it's good seeing you. So, victim's door, huh? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Matt on Guard's room. Oh, nope, the suspect's door. Matt on Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh, yeah. Maya's always yammering on about him like the obsessed fan she is. There's a piece of paper taped to this door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida? His name sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Well, what do you think of my badge, baby? Just take a look at this for me. Listen, pal, I'm not leaking any info about the evidence. Okay, well. Listen, just wanted you to comment on my badge, detective. Back to the hall, I go. Okay, back to the lobby, I guess, since we're not getting... Okay. Maybe I need to examine something. It's a stage for the post-ceremony stage show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai has to confess after all. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and the press conference. But it's too bad neither is going to be held now. Neither event is going to be held now. Nothing to see there. Back in the hall? No. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't the bellboy give me something like that last year? I don't know. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of. Yeah, okay. The award ceremony stage was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all right. I heard the Very Big Circus just really started holding performances again. Ah, good on them. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Except maybe the girl. She might need to be evacuated out of there, now that I think about it. Back to the hallway, I guess? We know about the Nickel Samurai. Nothing, okay. My tickets? Nope. Don't know what you want from me, game. There's 3 places I can go, and I'm not sure what you want me to do here. I feel like I've examined everything here. I've spoken to him as much as I can. There's no one here. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah. It was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with kiwi. You've never had kiwi? Come on now. That's right, a kiwi. I don't know what to say. It's sweet but sour fruit all in one. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. If she's literally only eaten vegetables her whole life, not only should she have scurvy, but, like, a variety of horrible diseases that, like, don't come from having eaten protein. Not a lot of protein in vegetables. Get some in, like, beans and some nuts, but not really in vegetables. Read that already. Something like right there. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party's over. I mean, I guess. So, that is called a chandelier, right? I'm a stupid mug. Hi, what's going on? Just gonna call you Mug there. We're playing Phoenix Wright. Supposedly, the best case. But how you doing yourself? Yep. What is that for? What does it do? Well, it's for lighting up the room, Pearls. It's clearly a lamp. Mr. Nick, can I look down now? My neck hurts. Oh, dear. Ah, Pearls, you precious little thing. Anything to say about this side? No. What am I missing that I need to look at to continue the plot here? A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. But right now, the only thing filling this room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. You know, just a little bit of murder. Wouldn't want anything else to ruin the evening. Just a hair of murder. A dash of homicide, if you will. A scotch of manslaughter. Talk to you about everything. I can't imagine you have anything to say about, like, this, yeah, press ticket. No. Do I really need to consult my guide immediately? Like, I just don't know what you want from me, game. You're here? Oh, no. Ellie, spoilers, please. Also, how's it going? Been a while since you hung around. And we talked about all this to him. My ticket? I don't fucking know. Take a look at this. Yeah, no, nothing. Alright, hey, listen, I don't like to admit when I'm stumped, but I literally have no idea what the fuck they want me to do. Oh, okay. I forgot I have profiles for a second. Sorry me. Or sorry, silly me. Completely forgot I had profiles for a hot second. Ahem. The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. Mai's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt on guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Koida. What? To be fair, I'm not a big fan of this game, but I am a big fan of the famous Token Lad. Oh wow, there's another Token Lad I don't know about? Crazy. A little annoyed he's famous and has my name. Anyone know good Ace Attorney scene maker? Oh, you mean the, what, like, courtroom.lol or whatever it is? Or are you asking more for, like, a format in which you can make backgrounds for, like, what do you mean by scene maker there, mug? Why was Matt on guard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. You just suspicion of murder. What the fuck? We just started the investigation, so we don't want any weeks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero.
Watching you.
Oh my god. Steel Samurai hero's watching me. Goodness. In hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this. Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Oh dear. So now do I guess I can present to you the other guy as well, right? The victim. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Koida and Matt on guard are. Anything. That didn't answer my question. Courtroom.lol is a like a program that lets you make custom Phoenix Wright games where you can choose like the witnesses and the cases and the scenes and whatnot. I think you can probably grab screen grabs of the backgrounds from there, if that's what you're looking for. I gotta be honest, I don't really know what you mean by scene maker. But that would be, if it's what I think you mean, that would be where I would recommend looking. Courtroom.lol, I think it's called. Currently detaining a cat from tropping through applesauce your son dripped on your floor. Ah, so a typical day in the life of Ellie. Good to know. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have a real fiery rivalry with each other. Hey, it's 7-9. Let me double check real quick there, mug. Objection.lol, excuse me. It's objection.lol, not courtroom.lol. We can make me the judge? No, you can't. It's not like there's a sprite of me that you can add to the program. It's just you can have, you know, a custom-made case where you've written, you know, the pieces of evidence and the twists and whatnot. 2 days in a row, you're really putting the semi and semi-loyalty? Well, don't worry. I'm sure you'll miss Sundays to make up for it. So, we have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as his rival. You say so there, Gumshoe. Alright, back to the hall, I guess. What's Old Bag have to say about these two, I guess? Okay, never mind. Haven't been here a while, but you're a loyal viewer. It's true. You did just say, though, you don't really care for Phoenix Wright, so. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? Looks like Juan Corrida's been killed. What? Looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt on guard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Ooh, not again. I feel so sick. Not again. I guess this did kind of happen to him last year. Again? About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way. No way Matt would. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Could do ASMR, but you're saving for game to annoy me. Well, I mean, your channel points, you can do with what you want. Do with them what you want. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. Sorry to advance for me, to advance for you any simpler options. I mean, you could just Google Phoenix Wright backgrounds and see what you get. There's probably some people that have screen grabbed them on Tumblr to be like, here's all the nice backgrounds of Phoenix Wright. I mean, this isn't really my area of expertise there, Mug, so, If objection.lol is a bit too advanced, then I would say just go with basics and like Google the backgrounds for them. There's undoubtedly someone like Pinterest or Tumblr who's got them, because that's just the internet for you. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan, he's the jammin' ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. I told you I'm stupid. Hey, you're in the right place, man. Welcome aboard. We're all morons here, especially this guy. Top right of the stream, that guy's a real fucking idiot, let me tell you. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost came away on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show. And that was the Jammin' Ninja. The stylish ninja samurai and the burning Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Your phone's dying, rip. Aw, man. Mr. Ongar was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I that's what I heard. His voice is kind of gumshoe, but without the speech impediment, which is why I keep tripping over it. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give a press conference that way. He was gonna be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. Ninjas! Indeed. Did she get a new phone or something? It's already near death. I think she means the battery is dying there, Arg. Yeah, that's all she meant. I was wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. I should get this. Hello? Ah! What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes, hello. Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... God damn it, Maya! Help! Nick! Mystic Maya! Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree there are more important issues? The more important issue is the fate of this girl. Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. I swear Maya's gonna die. Well, I mean, this is like, what, the 9th time she's been in mortal peril? And I've known her for a year, so yeah, probably. Don't recommend Boost Mobile. Well, that's just the service provider, right? That's not like your battery or anything. Oh, did get a new phone, Moto G. It's not fancy, but works better than the one from Boost Mobile. Well, yeah, Boost Mobile's like that's a real, like, burner company, right? Get a hobby? Her hobby's being kidnapped and eating hamburgers, all right? Don't judge her. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. You took my lawyer's badge, too? No, I mean... What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Oh, well, that's pretty easy to remember. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Where's that music coming from? Maya's the worst look ever. That or she needs to find a better hobby. I mean, she tried watching the Nickel Samurai, but that just got her kidnapped. Ah, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Using Xfinity service and a new phone plan. Lets us make Wi-Fi calls. Not gonna lie, pretty cool. This is pretty cool. My sight, everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. You there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. Oh, thank God, because I am so poor. Cannot afford whatever you were going to ask. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? I am not the person you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Corrida was killed, and they suspect Matt on guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Matt on guard? But why? He did not kill anyone. Oh. Seems like you probably didn't need to kidnap Maya to get that point across then. However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. If I agree to do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You know, you could have just hired me, right? I have a fee. You could have just... Shut the fuck up, Ellie. You are, of course, at liberty to not take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession. Help! Nick! Burgers! Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in a one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. 1 day for the trial. I mean, I don't know if that's plausible, my dude. The fucking clown took like 2. Oh yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn you! Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... You know, that's the name of somebody who probably killed a man. I don't want to profile or anything, but the killer sounds like he might be the killer in this particular instance. Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. Do I have a profile for the killer? No, I don't. Okay. She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I had gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is Mystic Maya. Wah. I mean, if you went, he would just have 2 of you kidnapped, all right? Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait, he's not the police, basically. I'll tell him. All right, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. I like how don't tell the police. I know, I'll tell Gumshoe. He barely qualifies as police. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said Matt on guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If on guard really is innocent, why is he kidnapping? Yeah, why not just hire me? I desperately need money. Please, just hire me. Don't resort to kidnapping a child. She is 18, but still. Someone died yet? Did Maya do it? No, Maya's been kidnapped, and someone has died. So, this guy is dead. They suspect this guy, and she's been kidnapped. On top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team are having a field day back there. Well, But it's strange. There's so much evidence, it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence. Is that even possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about a guard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. All right. Isn't there another way? You've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Why not hold a fake trial? Look at the flowers. We already did. A2 not for all intents and purposes, Maya is still very much a child. Well, I imagine it's somewhat harsher kidnapping a child than it is kidnapping an adult. Penalty-wise against the law and whatnot. You're here? Ah, that's cool. Yeah. Yo, shout out to lurkers in chat. Backbone of any stream. Love the lurkers. Absolutely love those guys. All the joy of getting the views without needing to interact with your stupid bullshit remarks like Alien79 come in me with me. You are not a lurker, sir. You are constantly berating me. Ow, my head. No, you chat all the time. We're very welcoming of workers. Hell yeah. Like I said. Backbone of the stream. We're in a wine cellar, I see. Where am I? Wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick! Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. Ka-click. Just lurking and racking up points? Hell yeah. Oh, God. Oh, it's you! The guy who was pretending to be a bellboy, clearly. With enough points, you can have me request a game. It gets put on a big old wheel, and I spin it. You can find the complete wheel at my Discord, but there's a lot of games on it currently, because people keep wanting me to play games from their childhood and nostalgic treats for them. I see you have awoken. Ah! Who are you? Me? I am known as the Killer. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target. Quiet, you. You're not bad at lurking. You're just the opposite of a lurker. Yeah, it's true. 7-9's bad at lurking. That would make him a bad lurker. It's true, actually. Gotta agree with 7-9 on that one. Kanochi's probably the closest to a lurker that is, usually speaking. Lurking quite a bit and occasionally chimes in. The Killer. You are not my target. For now, anyway. Ah! Nick! Nick, where are you? Help me! Burgers! I had a burger for lunch. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh no, I'm doomed! I really am beginning to dislike you. Huh? What? Nick? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick! What's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis. Well, damn. I guess we know Maya's, unharmed, probably. Maybe tied up, but relatively unharmed. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who... Okay, we've kind of... Yeah. Had this conversation. Hello, Pen. How are you doing? Oh, you want to say hi to stream, Pendragon? I bet you do. It's been a while. Look, it's your favorite, being held by me and shaken about quite a bit. So you can, don't look for escape. There's no escape here. Just look at the stream. Nope. You came in here and started yelling at me. You get what you get, you smelly little bastard. Nope. Kaida's not here. Why are you saying Kaida? She's at work, I believe. Wrong lady. Yeah, this is Pendragon. And she hates this. All right, get out of here. Good morning to you too, Pearl. Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Hello, Nathan. Still wrong. Well, closer. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Pearl, it's an assassin. It's not like you were gonna judo kick him and save Maya, alright? Come on now. Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe, gently holding her... Aw, that's an adorable image. Gumshoe just gently holding her hand and leading her all the way back. That's freaking adorable. Just lollipops together to cheer up, or like an ice cream cone or something. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearl got any sleep at all last night. Ugh, been there. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's all right? Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. What to do, Pearls? I have a thought. Huh? You're going to represent Mad on God, right? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Let me check the, Yo, Charlie, what do you think? I can't examine Charlie! Bad games. They're out of 10. Don't play it. Garbage. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left. Oh, wow, she really fucking doesn't, does she? What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family? Yeah, her dad's a deadbeat and her mom's in, like, prison for attempted murder. And actual murder, now that I think a conspiracy to commit murder. My father, he left my mother and the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Cobra Kid redeemed run a 30-second ad? Hey, you got it. No idea why someone would redeem that, but sure. Ran a 30-second ad. Shout out to Cobra Kid, I guess. We can be your new big brother. We do have an opening for a new legal assistant. All right, Maya's not dead, okay? Let's try and get her back first. How about that? Mystic Maya. She's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in the world. Supposedly that ad is done right about nowsies. Guess we should move. Can't examine Charlie, and Pearl's has got nothing else to contribute. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early. What I missed during the ad? You're subscribed! You didn't see the damn ad! Probably, maybe. To visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. Mad on Guard, you jumpsuit wearing fuck. Good morning. How are you doing? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Eh? Fire extinguisher. What? This building isn't my house, so why would he... Okay, insurance salesman, maybe. Sure. Why would you second assume that I'm a fire extinguisher salesman? What? No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. Literally, no one is ever here to sell people fire extinguishers. You don't sell fire extinguishers. They sort of are like basic safety equipment that's installed in a building. I guess you could buy a private one, but still. My name is Mr. Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Fucking sick watch, dude. Couldn't afford an Apple Watch, huh? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Scammed, no ad. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're paying $5 to not see ads there, 7-9. What a scam. don't know what a fire extinguisher salesman looks like. Maybe Nick looks like one. Maybe, I guess. I think maybe Pearl's the one who looks like the fire extinguisher salesman. Nick is her assistant. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take the case. I have to. So, let's talk about what happened. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, I'm gonna be in real hot water. It's an autobiography, what do you mean? This guy have cool gadgets like Emma did? Well, no, because again, clearly he couldn't afford an Apple Watch and got like, I don't know, a Sony Ericsson or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Mr. On God is lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should just ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. God damn you! Hold on a sec. I'm going to ask the president of the studio, okay? God damn you. Screw Emma and tell her we have an opening for a new legal assistant. What's Emma doing these days? Probably, graduating high school, if I had to guess. Is he alright, Mr. Nick? I know she studies in Europe for a while. She might already be doing that. If we're talking about Mr. On Guard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Alright, hey, I'm a lawyer. Fucking check it out. Mr. On Guard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have free time to be looking at things like that. Huh. I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, extinguishers, now this? I'm telling you, Pearl just looks like a salesman. About this sweet radio I have. Mr. Nick, what are you doing with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Huh? Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. I was not expecting that response, I'll be honest. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. All right, ticket? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, weren't you? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. I mean, you're in a... Yeah, dude, you fucking go get going, I guess. The defendant ain't super bright. No, it does not appear so. It's kind of the male version of Mimi Eenie, or Eenie Meenie, or whatever the fuck her name was from the second case. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm a nursing student and, like, totally into the occult. And this guy's like, well, dude, I think it's about time for me to, like, get going. Please wait, I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to him? I mean, he does have the inside scoop. Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then DeKiller is going to. Wait, what did you just say? DeKiller? DeKiller? What's he doing? Looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude, I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. Well, I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Alright, let's try this again. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. It is pretty sussy, now that you mention it. How does he know who this DeKiller is? Maybe DeKiller is famous, I don't know. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? Yes! It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high school and secretaries right now. What? Why? They just thirsty for Matt on Guard? I guess Mr. On Guard is a way of catching the eyes of women. Ah, of course, Nick, because only secretaries can be women. Sorry, only women can be secretaries, you fucking sexist pig! Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal is dangerous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Yeah, give it time, you'll be alright. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. And because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's when I gathered, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. His manager? Oh, her. Is his manager Maya Fey? Oh god, if it's a lot of heart, I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. I mean, I gotta be honest. This is not the face of a 21-year-old man. It's true. I also don't know why he's got, like, a fucking drinking straw in his mouth, but whatever, dude. And he wanted to make a jamming ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full-body search went badly. Did they find something on you? Yeah, my massive hog, obviously. They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Not anyone you'll meet in the game so far. Oh, okay. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess it's about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick! Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he's really innocent or not. We can do that? Oh my god. I've been doing it the hard way this whole time. Yes. If you use this, Maya's Magatama. He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Matt on Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? You gotta check? Please put the phone away and answer the question yourself! Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Waiting for those locks there, pal. Huh. Well, Mr. Nick. Nothing. No, not a chain or a lock in sight. Which means it's all right to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Huh. All right, then. Again, the guy could have just hired me. I have rates. They're very reasonable. You didn't need to kidnap Maya. You're going to spend more money feeding her burgers to keep her alive than you would have if you had just hired me, all right? That's on you to kill her. Well, at least now I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Oh, that was an easy first part. Yes, I will save my progress. God, this really is going to line up almost a year to when I last played Phoenix Wright. I imagine we'll be done before 11 days from now, but still. It is very funny to me that we're playing this almost a year later. Exactly a year later. We probably are, given how long that first game is, what with Rise from the Ashes, but still. Ahem. Well, at least we're able to get Matt on guard as our client. And we know he didn't do it, which is very important. So, what should we do now? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get one chance at this. There's only one way to prove Matt on guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Can I look at Charlie, though? Okay, finally. Phew. Oh, I'll water it. Ah, it's okay. I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? Rose gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. Alright. Let's hit the bricks, baby. Start looking for evidence. Witnesses. Oh, for God's sakes. I was gonna say poking Gumshoe for some answers, and then this bitch. Oh, my God.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you. What's going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
How do you know I was a huge fan of Juan's? Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in have to be dropped one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since I was a little girl in elementary school. The class hamster was fine until my turn to clean the cage. Just calling me Queen Reaper. I swear, it's what they dubbed me. Whereas your name spells evil times with mitts, they would taunt.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. You can always tell when fucking old bag's about to get in on a tangent.
Humph! Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said. Don't worry about it. Something about a dead hamster. Last time she spoke, she talked about throwing a kid off a bridge. Ms. Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat!
God, I hate her. So anyway, what's up? How's it going?
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes my heart go ba-dump again.
I don't know what to say.
I'll ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket?
I'd
watch your words. No one's gonna get with saying anything bad about my Juan.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young man, I was so beautiful, even the flowers in the field blush, but despite this, I pressed flowers or red stars or wrote beautiful love poems.
Pearls are you yeah, I sure am. Let me fucking tell you, Nick. Thanks for asking. A little. Okay, I'll get you some juice or something. Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention, you youngins today?
I'm guessing Miss Oldbag's heard everything from Lada. I want to ask you about what happened at the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But... If you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
What'd you see?
Most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Oh my god. Oh, for God's sakes, woman.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
You want to hear more than show respect and bring this lady a present?
Oh, boy. Look at all those locks. Yeah, 4. I think that's the most we've seen. Unlock old bag. You know, I'd rather die in-game. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I'll see anything here, per se. I think the hallway might yield more results. If I'm stuck, I'll come back and look around, but, you know, for now. Hey, find the seasoning inside, god damn you.
Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Copfella, this thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Look here and there and up and down the mountain, but I ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and get back to me, creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. Camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
That's actually pretty pricey for a camera. It's a pretty decent camera. Probably on the lower end of high quality, but 700 will definitely get you a high quality camera. Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say criminals always go back to the scene of crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? So your camera's missing, huh? So you lost your camera?
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's...
Wow, 1600 brand new? That's getting to be like a decent high quality camera. Huh? But didn't you say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made need to be a scratch on it. The manager got all huffed up in the face. Gave me this talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera? Your camera's cost quite a bit. Yeah, but she scratched a $1,600 one and had to buy it for $700 after a 5-hour chat. You know what? She earned the camera, I guess.
Last night after the murder happened, must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear dollar expensive sweetie.
But, what did you capture with this expensive camera of yours?
I don't really know. I snapshot anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing cameras even connected to the murder. Probably. That doesn't look like it. Well, that's the case. Okay. I guess that's just the case for the camera. That's fine. Ahem. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was around here until the time Madame Gar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could are you sure you weren't here the entire time so you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was. Maybe that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it you would hang around here? God damn it. Fucking locks. It's only 2 at least. Hold on, chat. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second while I mute. All right, that's better. Ahem. Oh, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you a trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yep, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rule smile. God damn you. Now, what do I got? My badge, of course. Do anything? I've told you how many times now I'm a journalist. I have so much information running laps in my head to get things here and there. Please don't get so worked up over this. Huh? I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto and learning youngsters. All right. This still the same, or compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are more gorgeous. That's the same shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So it was nice enough gal in to helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna end up defending her in court. I don't think that's happened yet, to be fair. I can understand flowers. Oh, okay, read that. I didn't touch him, was me? I tell you, give my word. Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? What, the teddy bears? Go for it. You won't miss one. It's at the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was murder. No clues here. Go to studios. All your clients. Nope, okay, same thing. Mr. On Guard was here during his break, right? That's what he claims. The crime scene. If he had wanted to get to Mr. Kurita's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. Can I move? I can. On Guard and Kurita. Let's start with On Guard's room. Our client's room. Get what our hotel On Guard's room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt On Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. We're... This woman seems a staunch professional. Ahem. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyers, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client? In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. I could be his doctor! But you're right, I'm his lawyer. Oh, God. Look, women voices are hard to do, all right? As evidenced by the fact that Pearl sounds like Mrs. Doctor the Monarch or whatever from Venture Brothers. Wow! It is a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. On Guard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. Simps out now. Please, that's when Mia's on screen, alright? Mia's the one who well, also, Kanochi simps for Francesca, but, you know, Francesca hasn't shown up yet. But I'm going to say most of the simps are here for Mia. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Alrighty, suppose we'll talk first, then examine and present and all that good jazz. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Interesting card you're spinning there. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you. I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at that table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was started, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had a small errand to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Also, looks like for dinner they had, I don't know, pasta? Is that a noodle? Gotta go. Ah, well. We have a Discord if you'd like to be updated on the goings-ons of our personal life and when I'm streaming. But just muting this? Oh, okay, that's fair. But, no, yeah. Thanks for coming out, Mug. Love the lurkers. Love anyone who chats. Love YouTube if you happen to be watching there. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. On Guard and I are related, are you? I'm sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I'm good, actually.
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. On Guard's manager.
His manager?
Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not.
He didn't.
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you're quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl of her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, please, calm down and hang in there.
He's holding her back. Pearls has, like, got a knife and is coming after Adrian. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Alright, let's examine the room. It does look like it might be pasta on the table.
Okay, nope, there's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat.
I'll never forgive you for that, Pearls. There's something weird about this plate. I suppose I could put my finger on what it is. I don't know.
It's a plate. There's no knife where there... I don't fucking know, man.
Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two, that is.
I'm sure they're Mr. On Guard and Miss Adrian's plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What is it with Global Studios and T-bone steaks?
Yeah. I believe that was what they were eating in the last time I represented Will Powers.
There's some samurai-looking clothes here on the sofa.
I think that's the jacket-looking thing called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like this would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled.
Nothing about the spear? Alright.
It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Oh, maybe he was gonna check in early for the show and stay a day. Time off. Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. I get it, Pearls, I'm poor. You don't need to rub it in.
God damn it, Pearls.
That's the extent of this room, it looks like.
Hey, I'm a lawyer. I'd like to ask you about this. Trifling matters. Okay. What do you think of, your boy? I asked to become Mr. On Guard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. I recall steaks were a somewhat important part of the trial or some such.
Yeah, the plates were, like, empty at the photo, but supposedly they had T-bone steaks, which means she ate the bone or something. I don't remember.
Mr. On Guard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying, my manager, right, Nick?
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and again, these two competed with each other over the most trivial of things. How old are you compared to them? I'm curious. 23? Alright, that's fair. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed.
Seen a camera, out of curiosity?
No, okay.
Know what he was gonna confess?
You were taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
But Mr. On Guard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Hmm?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Motive for murder. There we go. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So do you have any ideas? Son of a god! Can one person give me a straight answer without the locks? Damn it! Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. It's a psych lock. Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. God damn it. Well, I suppose it's back to the hallway and, hit up Kurita's room, I guess. Jesus Christ! I barely have room to move around. Jokes. Ahem. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearls. Mr. Kurita? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you. So what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? Hey, Gumshoe, given the situation, do you think we could talk to the judge and, you know, Francesca, and be like, let's stage a bogus trial. You know, make it look like he's been acquitted, we get Maya back, and then I can back the fuck off and you can do whatever you want, huh? Big fan of Danganronpa, I see. He'll get straight answers in the wrong game, I suppose. That's true. Big fan of Danganronpa. Yeah, that would be a hell of a crossover. Different companies, and this was made well before, but that'd be a hell of a crossover. Oh, dear. Ahem. But yeah, no, the judge would be all about a fake trial. Judge, we need you to act like this is a real trial. Oh, got it, I see. My God! Mr. Phoenix Wright! You mean to tell me I'm the guilty party? Oh, good Lord! However did I do it? I'll tell you, you shrewd man, you, sussing out the motives behind me like that. Judge, please. We don't need you hamming it up. That's right! I killed him with a ham! He'd be all about that. Judge would fucking love that. Make his day. Be his favorite trial ever. He'd tell everyone about it for as many years as he'll keep on living, which, knowing the judge, he's probably got another, like, 80 in him. Somehow. We're all gonna be buried in the ground, and the judge will be standing over us going, truly a sad day when I outlive the ball. And I'll outlive you too, Apollo Justice. These old eyes will be reading your tombstone, boy. Well, have fun at the funeral. Then he'd skip off merrily. Judge wouldn't even notice it being fake. Well, I mean, I think if he gave a verdict at that point, it would unfortunately be legit. You'd have to let him in on the fact that this is all pretend. We're not really holding a trial. I just want Maya to be all right. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, white pal. I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Boy, Gumshoe really fucking will dive in front of the bullet for us. Both this and Rise from the Ashes, he was extremely, very much neck on the line there. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me. Thank you. Ha! Wouldn't want you getting lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. You can't read? You're like 8. What do you mean? How awful is this map? Oh. Huh. Everything's pretty closely connected, eh? Alright then. Notice Kurita's room's a little bit bigger. So what's the story there, Gumshoe? As dumb as Gumshoe is, he's also got a heart of gold. That's fair. Do you know what the cause of death was? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. Well, he's not here, so why don't you tell me instead? Yep, here's a picture. Well, this is grim. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I feel like you could have just told me there, champ. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Great. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Because we have evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah. Phones knocked over, suitcases open there. I think there was some crap spilled on the ground. Couple bears knocked over. What's with all the fucking bears, my dude? Is that a photo of a bear above his chair? It might be. I can't really make out what that is. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. Jeez. Everything's against me, huh? God damn it! Everything's against me. This lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. I'll take the clown. The prosecution has plenty of evidence that makes it a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was a little off. Something gets a little off? As in that's for you to figure out, pal, so you're not gonna tell me everything. Got it. Alright, let's try and figure it out, Mr. Nick. Seen this camera around? We know about this. Nothing special. Alright. Okay. Suppose we'll examine. What the fuck's with all these bears? Tag yourself. I'm the big dumb one in the back. Wow, there's lots of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Rito's a Bears fan. Manfred von Karma, you're not in this game! Be gone with you! Outrageous. There's even a few in the trash can. Wow, he had so many bears he threw some away. I have a feeling maybe this guy didn't really like bears. Never mind, I will always find you. You're not in the game! Poor teddies. Oh god. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma that last case caused me. No. Never bring it up again. How dare you? What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Oh, dear. What's in the fridge? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are empty. Ace Attorney nickname, I'm gonna guess a big fan of the Ace Attorney games. Honestly, I would suspect they're not a fan of the Ace Attorney games, given Ace Attorney is what got, you know, his perfect record removed there, Ark. Gonna assume not a fan. Although, maybe he's a fan of, or maybe they're a fan of that Edgeworth one where you're back in time and Manfred is, I think he wins that case, doesn't he? It gets overturned later, but he wins it at the time. It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juice. I guess it must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color? That's a weird collection for a fridge, I guess. Open laptop? It's so messy here. Rose really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Don't patronize me, you fuck. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Got her. It's a suitcase. There's so many things in here, I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Calculator? Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? I like the bear in the trash can has his hands up like, yay! He's thrilled to be here. Look at him. And a rice cooker's plugged in, but no comment on that, I guess. Whoops. The one set up in the chair is pretty great. I like it. Oh, hey, he had a fucking T-bone steak as well. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. More like she got you. No, I got Maya, is my point. Got her. Ahem. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if stars had gone on stage only after eating a meager meal like this. I mean, they probably had to, you know, eat too much food and you're sluggish. They probably did have to eat light. So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Given where she came from, yeah, probably. Tomato, nope, okay. Guitar case. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. Probably where he kept the guitar that the Jammin' Ninja runs around with, right? The guitar's not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item. Does seem unlikely that he'd forget that. That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Interesting. Maybe from this knocked over vase? There are flowers there, so. Bottles of cosmetic are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Corita fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Well, I'm not an herbologist, so no, I don't. Do you? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much. T-bone steak, meager food. Shame on you, Phoenix, and your spiky hair. Well, there's no evidence of how big the steak might have been. Maybe it's just like scarf down this meal and get on stage. There's a bottle on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. That's a good point, actually. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup's strewn everywhere. Why is the glass the only thing that's still all right? No sign's been drank, filled with tomato juice, found next to the victim. A cell phone? Okay, I really thought the cell phone would be something, I'll be honest with you. It seems like that's it for the room. Unless I missed something over here. Nope. Okay. What do you guys make of the guitar, eh? What are you telling me about the guitar case? Oh, that. This was just what I heard, pal. But that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course. But the guitar is missing. Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to the case after all. And this glass? How about this wine glass? Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Checks out. Gumshoe lives in a village and a sort of monastery, probably. Probably she's done some gardening. She might know stuff about flowers. Maybe. Shit, there was that, what is it? The bonsai garden in that winding way. I don't know if you grow flowers in those, but it was there. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute! So, does this mean Miss Von Karma's here at this hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh God, no! What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Wait up, pal. Ah! Ah, nice try, Gumshoe. Oh no! The music! At last, you reveal yourself, your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Gulp, would it be too much to ask you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away from me, Mr. Scruffy Trenchcoat. Ah. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Ah! Detective, come over here for a second. Yow! feel better knowing at least you are man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have stolen my perfect prosecution record. Yep, sure did. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear it on my family's honor. And away she goes. Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to Criminal Affairs Department. I'll wait. And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. So what did I get? Apparently it's not important enough to be in my fucking inventory. What the... Unless she... Oh, she threw it right here. Okay. What is this? Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. That is a bit squiggly, isn't it? That's meant to say Juan? That looks like it says... Charles. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looked like this. It's a special way of writing that's called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters? Oh, God. This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Phoenix, this is not the time to be talking about burgers, alright? Alright, let's get a look at this thing if we can. We cannot, of course. Juan Corrida's autograph. "To my dearest Wendy" is written on it. Didn't that old bag demand a present for cooperation? Maybe I've got enough to at least break a couple locks. Or we can see what's going on here. Poo. Hey, alright. Get Water Hotel. I should add a lurker emote, honestly. Do you agree, you little Pendragon? You little whiny criminal bitch? Is that what you think? Look at her go. Aw, Pen. I love bullying you so much. And the chat loves you as well. Gonna watch Kirby stream? Fair enough. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Enjoy it. Hopefully see you around there, Mug. Hope you had a great time. Thanks for coming out. He's thinking of Maya, so burgers are by extension on his mind. That's true. That's true. Let me add a lurker emote from Better TTV real quick. Because it just occurred to me that, like, that's actually something I want. I should commission a lurker emote properly. That might be one of the ones I have, Atlas do when I commission her in next month. I don't really like any of these, actually. Actually, the Lurk Wolf is pretty cute. But, no, I don't like any of these. So I think I'll have one of the ones I commission, be a Lurker emote. Oh, Mr. How are you? Why are you still dressed? Whatever. How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. So why are you here? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, Copper. Oh, not bad. And of course, Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Ultimate. What the hell's a love Y? I see. Wait. A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works in a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh. Alright, that kind of makes sense. Can you add a Monokuma emote as well on Bear TTV? Yeah, I can see if there's a Monokuma one. 1 second. Okay. There's 3 I like. There's one where he's like pixely and dancing. There's one with a thick ass, and there's one where he's jacked. So obviously, I'm gonna add... The one with a thick ass is really tempting. I'm just gonna add the pixel one. Because as much of a menace as I like being, for having stupid emotes like Monka S and Sussy, or not Monka S, Mario S and Sussy, let's not get too crazy with them. I'll just add the dancing Monokuma. Ahem. So this... Okay, I sorted that. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over one girl. Yeah, love triangle is the expression, but that's for like 3 people. This sounds like 4 people, so the Y makes a bit more sense. The girl's in the middle of it. It's been added. Yep, there you go. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Oh no! Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet, times 3. Duck, there is... I don't think I'll have a sussy duck shaking his fat fucking feathery butt. We got sussy and that's good enough. Strange thing is sort of forbidden love story is really big with office ladies. I'll have to ask Kaida if that's true. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Wow, that's her time slot. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. So tell us about the Jammin' Ninja, then. It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the Samurai Show, is geared towards kids. Story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. Sounds like he shouldn't be a ninja. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. Then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Mizola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Aw, it's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. God damn it, Pearls. Does it show on stream, the Monokuma dance? It's live in chat. It's not live on stream yet. It usually takes a minute for, like, the stream to recognize a new emote arg. The chat can recognize it pretty quickly. So you'll see it in chat, but it'll be a minute before it shows up on stream. That's how it is with Bear TTV emotes. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Jammin', the Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Mizola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? Guys, it's like 2019. You have TiVo. It's fine. I can't believe she's really considering it. What do I think about this guitar? That guitar case, that was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before. It's pretty famous by now. Stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But if the guitar is so important, how can you forget it for the awards ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Alright, let's go to the lobby and see if we can't bribe Old Bag here. You need to give it a couple minutes here, Arg. It's usually like 10 minutes is usually a safe bet. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Autograph of Juan Corrida, since she's a big fan.
That's Juan's autograph!
Yes, it is.
And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer is good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan.
God fuck. Yeah, all right, cool. Awesome. Ahem. Can't you watch it online or something? Phoenix has dial-up internet. Even if she doesn't have a computer in Kurain. Phoenix probably has one he can let her watch. Phoenix is canonically real bad with computers, actually. I think he says, like, he only uses it for email. Maya might be better, but she's currently indisposed. Oh, boy.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding! Oh, no!
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two, maybe more.
Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for the part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. On-Guard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my poor Juan in, I just do. Yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. It's pretty self-explanatory, I feel. In general, in the future. Ah, well, maybe.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. On-Guard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. On-Guard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick! What is it? What's a scandal? It's a new Pokemon, apparently. I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Ah!
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Huh. Not who I would have thought.
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
What? His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal and make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan to a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. I so need to blow my nose. Whenever I have my fan on and I happen to take like a sip of a beverage, that is a recipe for a stuffed nose as soon as I start talking. It's chaos. Chaos in the Windy City. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. On-Guard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh, of course. A tabloid. Next week? Doesn't that mean something it's people... People haven't heard about it. Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Think about that. I mean, say to delinquents like you. How about my measurements? Yeah, no, pass. Yeah, I know, she doesn't like me. Seen a camera around? I mean, okay. Anything else that would be relevant to her? Oh, I can ask Will if he's seen a camera. I don't think I did that. Oh, and I can go to Criminal Affairs Department. Seen this camera around there, champ? No. Okay. Lobby. And Criminal Affairs. Alrighty. The fucking badger. I hate that thing. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great. Now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francesca. They said something about investigating briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done? Okay. Guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? I can look around. Isn't this guy always, like, trying to divorce his wife or some shit? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Break and spit it out, you low-life scum. A turkey sandwich? Don't you eat ham every day? Get sick of it or something? He must be doing image training for interrogations. Right, that's what he's always doing. There's always something with that guy. This dude's like checking fantasy football scores or some shit. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, eh? The grand prize was awarded, got away from the jamming ninja again? Shouldn't you be reading something more important? He's just checking the news, man. Calm down. Babes in uniform, if I'm not mistaken. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Aw, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? It's a fucking pain in the neck is what it's named. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's the precinct's mascot, you know. I'm not sure you want to be taking credit for that one, given the guy who made it's a fucking murderous low-life scuzzball. As established in the last game. Ahem. Oh. Wow. I'll get him assigned a mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do. I hope you succeed in your mission, sir. I think that might be an error. I suspect that, that dialogue was written before Rise from the Ashes. Ahem. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files in each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Well, they're not supposed to, I suppose. Unless they're filing for paperwork. Right. Well, nothing else to see here. Let's, Okay. Yep. I was gonna say, not a lot much else going on, so let's check the detention center. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know. It's like it was pre-Rise from the Ashes dialogue. They should have corrected that for the HD re-release, but... Well, HD re-release. They touched up the graphics and that's about it. But they did not. I've already told you everything I know, dude. Yeah, well, we've got some bits of evidence we'd like to show you. Can you tell me about your activities last night? And I've got some locks to try and break. After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So when I was in my Nickel Samurai costume... And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange, I thought the Nickel Samurai was to confess something. I think we read this already. Kinda noisy, Karita was dead. Gathered from a man, yeah. Green coat, out of blue. Yeah, no, said that all already. Yeah, no, he said this too. No reason to kill him, should be the other way around. What do you think of, this? Okay. See any camera? No, okay. Crime photo? No, okay. Alright, I guess not much. Never mind then. Sorry to have bothered you. See if I can't break Lotta's Cyclox, I suppose. Maybe I have to present something. I mean, I tried everything that I had that was new and would be relevant. I can't imagine he's got something to say about a glass of tomato juice. Into the hallway with us. The big scoop. All right, let's try and crack this. Hiya! Only 2? Okay, that's fine. I thought you had more. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around outside the victim's room? I told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know about is the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. All right, then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say you were looking into a scandal. Could it be you, Lotta Hart, looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Ah. I know this one. Apparently, Adrian Andrews. I mean, it could be Matt on guard, too, as well. But I think... question marks. Oh, dear. Ahem. Adrian Andrews. This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt on guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Yep, got her. You pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer? But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. Gotta have backup. A backup? Yeah. Gotta have that what's it, news sauce. Are you saying nuance or a news source? I don't actually know. You mean a news source? That's it. Show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Adrian Andrews. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't think I got that. Yeah, no, I don't got that. All right, it occurs to me I might have to present a profile to Matt rather than a piece of evidence. Silly moi. Or maybe Will's in the know. Hold on. What do you think about Adrian? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Interested how? So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. I guess that way. Hey, you know what? 24? 23. What an appropriate age gap. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. Looks like a lion's just found his next meal. All right, tell us about the gossip on Adrian. Give us the deets, man. Would you mind telling us this gossip? So you are interested. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a... here we go. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. All right, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss A.A. Wow, Miss Alcoholics Anonymous, huh? That's a big poll. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A., Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Isn't it a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people? Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearl's just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Article from the tabloid Gossip Land. Yeah, I'll do it. That's the sort of rag Lotta Hart would write for. All right, let's try this again. Blah, 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 Adrian Andrews, blah, 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 tabloid. Noki made this point a stream or two ago, but it is very annoying how, even in this remake, they make me go through every step of this again. It's like, I already broke one of the damn locks. Don't need to go through all the dialogue again. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah,
Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Kurita's door last night.
what?
There we go. Good stuff. You were looking to Mr. Kurita and Mr. Andrews, or Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get my scoop by catching them in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it here in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? There ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading, and spice it up a little bit and have myself an exclusive story.
Ah, TMZ. Got it. Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there. Yeah, the equivalent of TMZ, you know.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know, but paper I wrote on it, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of that $1,600 camera. They done run off together. Came here for a big story. Doesn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand. In the age gap, neither sheltered naive kids, the actor being interested in Andrews is far less creepy than that last one 7-9 calls the MO3 case. That's not a thing. Do not canonize that. What is it with you people in writing your own Phoenix Wright lore where I'm the worst man who ever existed? And also there's an MO3 case. Huh.
It's enough to make Gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now anyways? I never thought I'd see a day when someone done steal something from me.
I want that note back, huh?
And probably the camera.
I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note probably has a bold-faced lie. Well, all right, then. Maybe I have enough evidence now. Actually, what do you say about if I show you this here tabloid? Know anything? No, apparently not. All right. Let's see if we can't crack Adrian's locks now. But first, what do you think of this rag? Trifling matters. I mean, it involves you, so... No. The guitar? The crime scene photo? Jesus Christ. It really isn't that trifling, I gotta be honest with you. Ha! Oh, shit. I thought she was gonna call herself trifling. Damn! She got me! Ugh. Never said nothing about you being a bad guy, but MO3 is a catchy name. It is clever, I'll give him that. Never admit that I gave him that. Oh. Damn it, but she knows she's calling herself trifling, so it doesn't count. Also, sweet collarbones. Very defined. Sorry. Boy, the layer of sarcasm, she really does seem to hate herself. I don't know, this one. Trifling matters. I mean, fuck, I guess. I'll try and crack your locks. Would you have like 4 of them? Good luck to me. Yeesh. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Oh, sorry, that was Phoenix. If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. You were not that close? That's right. I have never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Wha-ha! You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world full of crooks and liars. Yourself, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, Either one of us admits about it being catchy and smart name for the K79. Won't be living down for a long time. Oh, he's just gonna keep referencing it. Right now, he just keeps referencing that apparently I've killed Edgeworth and broken Urn. Now that we're done with that case, he'll probably move on from MO3. He's got other things to reference. What if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? A need to get close to Mr. Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? I don't fucking know. Matt? No, apparently not. Didn't even break a single lock. I got past one question. Guess I'll go and, still on about DL6. DL6 is iconic, though. That's, like, actually the name of the case. He made up MO3. Alright, let's see if I can get back to, Matt on guard and see if he can tell me about his, manager. Spill some beans that I can use to, I have to go... God, it's so many lists to get to where I need to go. What do you know about this woman? That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What'd you think? Strong woman, right? She takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. Well, that was, quite enlightening. You know this bitch? Dude, that person looks like a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Yeah, probably for the best. Nothing, huh? Oh, wait, anything to say about the tabloid, or what do you think about this? What do you think about this article? Huh. If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it. That's it. You want to fucking expand on that? God damn you! Handled what? I need details, you bastard! Represent Juan? Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked the Gemma Ninja's butt, right? So it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him. Being rivals sounds like a sad way to relate to another person. It depends. Worked for Phoenix and Miles, eh? Anyone back a criminal? Oh, okay. Sure. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So let's hear it. So, what do you mean by the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. Let's see. Alright, well, there's the knife with the fingerprints, you probably know that, and the missing button. Oh, god damn it. So you are just gonna tell me everything, then. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's a large button. I kind of thought it'd be like a pin. That's like a full-on bangle, like, hanging off his chest there. That's the button you found during your body search, Mr. On Guard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. Yeah, and the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're mad on guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the testimony? What's his airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Old Bag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well. And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's womb at the estimated time of death. No way. What do you know about this? We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman... What the... Whoa! Say in game. Holy crap, man. Committed unalivitude. Unalivitude? There's certain words that get you real in trouble with Twitch real quick. Technically, I should be fine because this is what they're talking about, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Her name was Celeste in Pax. She was Juan Kurita's manager, and she never told him to take that stupid fucking thing out of his mouth. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Oh, I see. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Miss Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her unalivitude have something to do with this case? Want to know more about her, white pal? Oh, yeah. Fucking spill the beans. Should speak about stuff like that? Certainly is. Like I said, I'm probably fine, but better to be safe. I think my wife just came home and is cooing at the cat. Ahem. So, was the victim's manager... She was the victim's manager and also was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her unalivitude, and now those two are linked again together by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Ow! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Comma! You can't seem to stop allying yourself as the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy? You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. Like, you're firing him because that would be fucking awful, or you're just telling him to get lost. That's... Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start fired. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. It's Miles Edgeworth! Oh my god! Kaida summoned him by coming home, and he brought his own theme music. What a hero. Edgeworth! It's been a long time, right? This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth. What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca. You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. Speaking of, this withholding of info and evidence from prosecution is illegal in real life. Oh, 100%. Even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dogs that you are. Yo, what up? It's Miss Von Karma and Edgeworth. He's not dead! Read the title of the stream. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francesca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. Yes, Pearls, that's Miles Edgeworth, or as Old Pad calls him, Ezzy Wedgie. Yeah, he's Phoenix's special someone. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. The case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. Humph. Still the same wild mare she always was. Well, see ya. I got places to be. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anyway, what's up? Yo, check out my badge. I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever. Fine. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone who you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of... Yep, it sure is, Edgeworth. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth?
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Now, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what's going on inside his head?
A lot of things have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. Oh, so I guess you, him, and her all don't have it, huh? Nice.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office?
Is that something offended if you speak of Miles the Brains, perchance?
Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? I think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
I wasn't dead. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What's your reason?
Well, with Francesca, she almost always says, I veered to features this time the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in court to defend my clients, to save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth.
Looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn.
So how old is Edgeworth, out of curiosity?
25!
And dead. Cool. Awesome. I have a lot to learn.
Me? Humph. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming.
What?
Sure. Whatever. Present some evidence here, baby. Yo, about this. Nope. Feel like we need to let him in on the Maya situation. Do you see a camera anywhere? No? Okay. Crime scene photo, baby. Nope. Seems kind of important, not useless. Guitar? No. The wine glass? No. The rag? No. Okay, well, you're a fucking waste of my time. This guy update?
Ooh, he has. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Hang in there, you'll be okay, buddy. You're not injured that bad. A hangnail isn't. Hey, Gumshoe! Gumshoe! Gumshoe!
He must be doing image training for when a fellow officer is injured.
And the image training is Gumshoe dying to a hangnail. Awesome. Awesome. Is that really all I can talk about with you? Oh, wait. I can compare profiles. Yo, Maya's fucking kidnapped. You want to fucking help me out with that, you son of a bitch? We're looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste energy investigating this person. She's been kidnapped! What do you mean?
Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say, I don't have any info?
This guy. There's an interesting rumor about this man.
You mean the one about Andrews getting close to them?
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if that's how Gumshoe dies.
But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it?
I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it.
Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto.
Refreshing? And what is so freshing about a spring breeze?
Sounds like the pollen isn't treating him well this year.
Okay, that's fair. What do you think about her?
Ahem.
Adrian Andrews. Sorry. Scrolling to the achievement in my guide. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You cannot help but feel this whole case revolves around her. I feel like it revolves around Juan, actually, but sure, why not? The leads, okay. Celeste? This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she suddenly called away to a different show and became Juan's manager. Then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? An unalivitude. Don't ban me, Twitch. Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Unalivitude note. It went missing. Oh, maybe she didn't leave one. No one could find it. An unalivitude note that just vanished, huh? Where have you been? What do you have to say for yourself? Oh. Ha! Called yourself, unimportant and a waste of energy. Nerd. Miss Impact's death was most certainly an unalivitude. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her unalivitude note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The unalivitude note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had ever written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger. That could be from literally anything. Which makes the likelihood of an unalivitude note very high. Or, you know, she updated her will right before she died. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Ah! Why do you just have a random plant in your mouth? What is your deal, Juan? He was the one who found her bite. That's a grim shot, honestly. That is like... I mean, it's tastefully cropped, but still, that is grim. And if you look close, she's showing feet for free. Which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Rita hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? As long as the note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the Unalivitude report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Do you have the second part, or what? Let me look it over. I can't even read this crap. It just says deceased, found. Was her suicide note hidden? I don't like to look through reports. Well, it's not very thorough, is it? Better yet, she was a manager of a famous actor. Maybe there was ink on her hand from signing all sorts of contracts or some such. It'd be weird for her to sign a contract and then just immediately hang herself. That would be weird. Maybe she's the type to not leave unfinished business. I don't know. I like unalivitude reports even less. Worst of all, the reports have multiple parts like that one. That has 2 parts? What you just handed me? Yeah, the thing you handed me. What the fuck's your problem? Here's part 1. Oh, Edgeworth, what can you tell me of part 1? Oh, I hate when they're broken up like this. Anyway, here's the second part. Fuck off! What are you doing, man? What the hell? Second part of the report is about an attempted unalivitude. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Oh, no. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself in-game. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself in-game, though. You think she a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. Her fat dumpy. A secret? Her dependent nature. Oh, that too. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Can I talk to you about that, or no? Wait, yes, dependent nature. There it is. Her dark secret, she's a bottom. What's this about Miss Adrian Andrews having a dependent nature? Being submissive and breedable, you say? Miss Andrews' attempted unalivitude was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing unalivitude? Also, shout out to Kaida. It's her birthday tomorrow. Not streaming that day, but everyone wish her a happy birthday in chat. Call her out. Remind her that she's old. You know, wish her a happy birthday. because she apparently, quote, lost her will to live, unquote.
Lost her will? But why would she...
Oh my god. Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impacts, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After attempted unalivitude, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. This guy's birthday on October 15th? Correct! She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And when she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
And that's the nature of the dependency of others.
When Celeste Impacts suddenly committed unalivitude, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. It's also pronounced facade.
Shock from Celeste Impacts unalivitude. October 15th, where am I already? So happy birthday. Hey, there you go. Feels birthday, man. Good stuff. There you go. Anyway, anything to say? There's not a third part. Appearances can be deceiving. It's a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true.
Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's just submissive and breedable. As much as I am! Oh my god, we have so much in common! We could never be friends. We depend on each other too much. But still, it's nice to know there's others.
All right. Oh, I was going to try and break your locks, but sure. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's
Francesca von Karma.
Oh no. Francesca exudes top energy. We have to get to her before she's permanently scarred.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me?
Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Oh, a Dragon Ball Scouter. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. So you are following him. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Oh, she is absolutely smitten with Von Karma. You fool! You fool! She doesn't love you that way. People keep shifting her with Maya for some reason, and it's completely inane to me, but, you know, tag Gumshoe like a wild animal. It's true.
Think hard about what we discussed. Understood?
All right. What were those two talking about? Is it how Token has to blow his nose yet again? I have to remember, don't drink water on stream while the fan is going. Stuffs your nose up like nobody's business. Just the way it is. Ahem. What are those two talking about? I'm gonna actually kill the fan. I got 30 minutes left of the stream. I'm gonna kill the fan while I get up. Oh, ad that most of you won't see, but ad. That should hopefully help with the nose. Anyway, when the ad runs out, I'll resume. In case anyone watches the VODs, I think ads are saved in the VOD. Not when I export it to YouTube, but definitely within the VOD. If not, hey, got to see all that. Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? I mean, not really. Seems like her normal self. Anything change in this room? Francesca add or remove anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Anyway. Oh, still that shit. Okay. Well, hiya! Your locks are probably for real, unlike old bags. Motive for murder! You and Mr. Kurita had... Oh, I read this already. Yep. Didn't even break the first lock. Just got this far. You got to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake. Miles Edgeworth! Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts. She committed unalivitude, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corita's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corita so you could find out more about her unalivitude. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? Well, no. I don't believe you're completely at ease with her, the way her fucking unalivitude was resolved. Based on, yeah, this. Oh, fuck off. This proves you weren't at ease with it. Fine. The other one. Miss Impact's unalivitude note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered the body, Mr. Corita. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corita. I've sat by quietly and listened to you insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know her unalivitude note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. I think you're nothing but a filthy bottom. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Now it's this one. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life in-game. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman in-game who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. What a miss. Who's dead? Where's Maya? Who's our new legal assistant? Nothing's changed in those departments, though you missed Edgeworth returning. Yo, check it out. We got all these new profiles. We got an old woman. We got this bitch. We got a young woman. We have a different dead woman who committed unalivitude. And we got Miles Edgeworth, baby. I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. A facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. 2 dead people? Well, I mean, one was murdered, this guy. This woman committed unalivitude 2 years ago, as you can read. So, you know, not really, the case isn't really, what AA number incident is this? I mean, Matt Ungard has been accused of killing Juan Corita. I'll let you figure it out. Maya's been kidnapped. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly, like that, I died a death of my own, in-game. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about it from the police report. The one that said the police suspected Miss Corita of hiding her note. You heard about it and thought to recover it by getting close to him. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died in-game. And you would have done anything to find out why she was killed. Even commit murder in-game. Murder? Oh, wow. Didn't even need to present anything to that last one. There's really only 3. Thanks for the meter back. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small. I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. Yo, they put Kaida in this game? I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. Yeah, well, the whole police office knows about it, so it's not a very well-kept one, I gotta be honest with you. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being now, right? Don't you?
No?
All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Kurita to help recover her suicide note. Or her unalivitude note, correct? Looks like that tabloid report was the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, no. Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's... I don't know why that's relevant, Phoenix. And if they purposely add... What's with the fire metaphor? As for the unalivitude note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted unalivitude, I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die in-game than live.
All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without careful thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
I'm also the overthinking type. All my commentary... Sure it is, 7-9.
It appears to be a conch shell, or conch shell if you prefer. What's this? It looks like a seashell. Also that, if you prefer. And that's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Or not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands.
What's that supposed to mean?
Leave Mr. On Guard in my goddamn hands. What are you fucking... What?
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. I was gonna say, it seems like it's about time to wrap this investigation up. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today.
Damn, been going for nearly 3 hours and still haven't even started the trial. This case is long. What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
Oh, dear. Hey, buddy. You think this person looks tired? Oh, wow. So are you Maya's little sister? I'm sorry, but no. Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright's little sister.
Again, I'm sorry, but... Then... Whose little sister are you? I'm sorry. I'm an only child. Oh, I see. Sorry.
Pearls looks so sad. She looks really sorry, too.
I'm sorry my parents didn't fuck sooner. Anyway. Hotel lobby, baby. And back to Wright & Co. I imagine the next save point's coming up soon here, and it'll be right before the trial. And then on Sunday, we can just start right off the rip in the trial. We did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impact's unalivitude note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body.
Clever. Is Gumshoe here? Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Oh, okay, that.
Hello, Wright & Co. offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. I just huck burgers at her, and she really wolfs them down. How have you been feeding her? She's eaten 30 today, and it's only noon. It's very concerning. Phew. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished. Ah, the exact opposite of what I was saying. Or maybe he did both, actually. Knowing Maya, she could eat all those burgers and still be famished. So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
Sis. Ask my sis.
She catches them out of the air and then swallows them whole. Yeah, just opens real wide. It's crazy. Wouldn't be surprised if she was. Yeah. Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off. I imagine he is feeding her. He's just, putting some fire under Phoenix. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What does she mean by that? I mean, did she really fucking channel herself in the, 30 seconds since that call? Come on, Phoenix. You're a helpless one. Sorry. Ah! Jesus Christ, Mia. Mia? I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. You okay? How's Maya? She's safe for now. The kidnappers want to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Maya, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. Nick, she pops in every other week. Why are you surprised? Gee, Phoenix, I wonder what she means. Yeah, that one's a real, what the fuck do you want? I know, I get the situation's hectic, Phoenix, but come on.
I didn't know you could use spear chain like that. Pretty smart of her.
I like that Maya wrote a note and then channeled her, and Mia's like, oh, a note? Oh my god.
The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Arg. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her?
Date, time, and location unknown.
I'm starving. Haven't eaten a burger in minutes. I could really go for some apple pie along with a burger. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Can I move? If I don't do something to the door first, I don't think I'll be moving anywhere. Oh. Alright, what have we here? Oh! Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. The main problem I have doing Maya and Phoenix's voice back to back, it's not so much that they do sound similar. I give Phoenix kind of a weenie whiner voice, I give Maya as close to a feminine young woman voice I can. It's that I also give Phoenix a very particular manner of speaking that I then just use on Maya with a slightly different voice. And it makes it sound like I'm just doing Phoenix Wright's voice to me. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry, not really thirsty. I just looked at that. Can't see very well. Right. Boxes. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Well.
Drat, it's locked.
But this door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. That's it! This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be the key of getting out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Nice. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. To be continued. My God, what a cliffhanger. I will save. And that is going to wrap it up for us right here. Good stream. We went for a full 3 hours and we are just now getting to the trial. This last case is a large one. And again, it is a fan favorite. I think both because it, brings in a lot of fun players. Stakes are high with Maya being kidnapped. Edgeworth returns. And it's not the previous case. The previous case set a real low bar, and this one exceeded all expectations. So, bravo to this case, at least so far. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Love you all. Be good people. Have a wonderful weekend until I see you on Sunday. Toodle pip.